Good evening. I am making an update video about the servers I'm doing. And yes, I said servers. You read the title of the video, so I'm gonna get to that after I explain the changes since the last video I made. I finished these. So the kill requirements they're not gonna be, these might change on release, just so you know. Those aren't static, they might change. But yeah, so you got recruit, full gold armor, sell slots, and the user tag recruit. Yeah, that's all done. Got that system all ready to go. I got the repair system ready since I did that. You know, you can do your stats and stuff. This is just me testing. I promise I'm not that bad. I also added a new gem, which is pretty cool, Shadow Gem. So armor, if someone's attacking you and you have Shadow Gem on all your armor, it has a 50% chance to blind the attacker, plus a smoke screen effect, which basically just spawns smoke on the attacker's face. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Swords, 10% chance to confuse and blind attacker, does stack. And axes, this is a cool one that I came up with. 2% chance to send enemy to the void for 3 seconds, which basically just sets their Y to -100 and does void damage. And bows, 10% chance to blind enemy plus confuse the surrounding entities within a 5-block radius. So it draws a smoke trail to the entities in range, which is pretty sick. Yeah, I got that done. Give me some more gem ideas, because these are the original gems that I did. Axes is my thing. Axes was never a thing on Uber. But yeah, Shadow Gem, that's one that I came up with. I also updated the treasure chest thing. I don't think I had that in the last video I made, but it makes a sound now when you open rare. It's like the original Uber sound. So let me get another one. See? Well, that was really lucky. But yeah, cool sound. And there's another one for elite and legendary, which you're gonna hear right now. Oh, well, look at that. First try. I'm okay. And watch legendary, please. Okay, well, I gotta know that elite. Finally! Power 5. That's what I got on the first fucking take I did this. Look how much I had to open to get a legendary. That's just my luck, yeah. Fuck yeah, I got fucking elite on the first try. Oh. But anyways, yeah, I added cool sounds. Uber never had, my legendary on UberMC's PvP was literally just called Uber, but it never had a sound, and it never had a broadcast. It was only rare and uncommon, I think. No, rare and legendary that broadcasted. Common, rare, and uncommon don't broadcast, it just messages you, but it broadcasts elite and legendary. I might add an actual firework that launches, like random colors, would be pretty cool. But I'm not sure. I might. But yeah, that's pretty much PvPOP. I got everything almost ready to go. So yeah, now let's move on to the next server. And we are here on the second server that I've been working on for the past week and a half, I want to say. Factions 2.0 from Uber, but updated in my way, which is still kind of it's gonna feel just like Uber, but updated and better. Kinda. It's gonna be the same. A little bit, but more cool stuff. And yeah, this is the original Factions 2.0 spawn. I'm so glad I had the world download for it. Really nice spawn, not gonna lie. Yeah, I basically just copied this as a schematic and plopped it in the middle of a world. I had to go through like 4 different worlds because 4 worlds I generated were horrible. They were only ocean. That's just my luck, bro. Anyways, I also have these portals, which is the portal room. We got Grinder, PvP Arena, and Shop. Let's start with Grinder. Grinder does work, and it's pretty much like Uber's. You can grind XP, MCMMO XP, all that. You just sit here AFK. I'll show you that it does work. Cool stuff. Grind MCMMO. Sit here overnight, whatever. Get your levels up. Oh, why? But yeah, that's the grinder for you. I couldn't replicate it 1-to-1. I didn't have a download for it, so I just went through all the videos and replicated as best as I can. But yeah, this is the grinder. Yep, got 5 of them to start. If I get people to join that are interested, I might add more if it gets like big, but I highly doubt it. But I'm optimistic. I'm hoping it does well. As we come back to spawn, let's check out the arena. The arena is pretty much 1-to-1. I replicated it, so yeah, you see this? This is how Factions 2.0's PvP arena was. Except the only thing that's changed is I don't have these pillars added, which were in the original. I'll show you a clip of, or a picture of what I mean. And I hated those. They always got in the way. They always set me back. It was annoying. Oh yeah, that's the arena. Arena's done. Arena's all good. Go back to spawn. And then the shop is almost done. I've been working on that for the past couple days. Kind of took up a lot of time because coming up with prices for the stuff and setting everything took a lot of calculating. So yeah, shop's almost done. Just got that wall and that wall. That wall is done because that's just ores and not ores, like diamond and gold and stuff. Custom enchants. It's gonna be like Uber's custom enchants. I have everything. I have the source code for it, and I'm editing it and fixing some stuff. I'm gonna get rid of rune crafting because I don't really like that. I'm just gonna make it so you click and then buy and it applies to your held item if it's compatible. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I did some balancing and stuff. I edited the config and whatnot. It's gonna be pretty cool stuff, pretty cool shit. We got the crates, which are not done yet. I'm probably gonna do that after I'm done with shop. Yeah, there's gonna be uncommon, rare, elite, legendary, and industrial. Got the enchantment room there. Another thing I like to mention, ultimate grinder. It was an unfinished thing on Uber. The portal was right here. I think I can find a video clip of it and show the image. It was right here. It said Ultimate Grinder Sub GM Plus, which means Sub GM and you can enter. But it was never completed, never finished. It was just always there. No one knew what it was gonna be. But since I made a grinder plugin to replicate, yada yada yada. But I'm gonna come up with some ideas for ultimate grinder. Maybe it'll be like a thing you have to unlock via a crate, like a temporary warp, and so you can get in there. I might double, triple, quadruple the spawn rate and add different mobs for better XP. But yeah, got all that. After factions, I'm gonna do prison, and then that's pretty much it. So I originally started because no rules it just went dark. It just ceased to exist. So I was gonna make my own like no rules type server, like with duels. But then recreating Uber's PvP came to mind and was like, I could do that, or I could do the practice/duels thing. And I kind of just went off the rails, and now I'm here doing factions and Nexus Prison. If I'm hoping this does well, so I can add all 4 of them and have a little network. Oh my god, the amount of times I said that years and years ago, never did. And you know what? I don't know why, but now I'm actually doing it. Like, I want to make this come true. So factions is almost done. PvP is almost done. I just need to come up with ranks. That's gonna be probably my biggest source of income for this, so I can keep putting better plugins and allocate the highest amount of RAM and technological bullshit to have a flawless experience for the player, i.e. you guys. Hopefully you can join. No, not hopefully you can. You will be able to join, obviously, but I'm really wanting to like revive Uber, but not Uber itself, rebranded under my ownership, because I want there to be a good anarchy network. Don't get me wrong, there's still going to be rules set, but hacking is allowed. That's going to be the biggest thing. Using a client on MC is just so fun. I made this client has been in development for like 7 years, bro. 7 years I've been working on this client. It's come a long way, and there's no good, well, there is Hack and Lord server, honorable mention. Forgot to mention that in the last video. The IP will be on screen. Not sponsored by him anyway, just an honorable mention. Thought I'd say that. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I still gotta come up with rank ideas and the pricing. I don't want it to be too expensive, but also don't want it to be too cheap. It's gonna be future me to think and whatever. But yeah, that's it for the video. So see you guys in the next update video.